Show, and we are live. DJ Boxer live here. What's going on, people? We just watched the epic fight. Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury, boy. HTV. Edge, what's going on, Edge? Edge, who did you pick? You picked Edge, you picked Fury, innit?
Huh?
You picked Fury, right?
Yeah. I picked Fury, innit?
How do you see the fight? I thought Fury fought very well. Like when Usyk turned it around, bruv, it was all going downhill, bruv. Like, give us your take on the thing, man. Go ahead.
I think it turned around when he broke his nose. I
Yes.
think Fury's nose is broken. I think when
Yeah.
he couldn't. I don't think that's why I think what happened is. Yeah, I think his nose is bleeding everywhere. His nose was broken. I think what happened, and then it affected his breathing, and then from then it affected his game. From then, and then
Yeah. Well, Usyk did
huh?
go ahead. Now, Usyk did a good job of using the body shots, bringing his hands down to get that shot, the overhand right on the nose, hit him right on the nose bridge, and Fury's nose went ruby red, and you're right, it did affect his breathing, and then his hands are always down, so he's vulnerable. His reflexes will sting because Usyk was hitting him to the body, and then Usyk opened up with a good sabre on his head. I mean, that was spectacular, man. That was spectacular. That was epic. That was epic. You know what I mean? Listen. That was a great heavyweight championship fight. Go ahead.
That was a good fight, man. I think that Tyson Fury was like, people say about Tyson Fury was what do you call it? Playing around a little bit in there, like, do you know what I mean? And but like I thought he should have people say maybe take a fight a little bit more serious. But I don't know if he was doing that.
It was.
Yeah, because I don't know, like, but he seems to think that he won the fight. So, and one judge gave it to Fury. I don't know how that happened.
Well, I can see it happening because he won the early rounds, yeah, and Usyk. It was 1-1 in the first for me, right? Fury won the first, Usyk won the second. The third round was a draw, right? So then after that, Fury was banking rounds, bro. He was banking rounds up until I think around 7, and then the fight completely changed. Hapatai, what's up, Hapatai? He said it was a close fight, but the fight changed. I'm telling you, how you scored it, I can see one of the judges narrowly giving it to Fury because he banks a lot of rounds. But when Usyk turned the rounds, man, I mean, it was major. 10-8, 10-9. I gave Fury the last round, I gave Fury the last round. But I had Usyk winning by 1 or 2 though. So, but I knew that they might give it to him. I knew they might give it to him, but you didn't think Fury won the fight. You gave it to Usyk straight away, right?
I gave it to Usyk because he won the later rounds. I gave Usyk the 12th round. I gave Usyk the later round. So that's what he pulled away after that. After he nearly knocked him down, he pulled away. So I just think that, like, Tyson Fury needed a knockout at that point.
Yeah. So what do you think of his behavior after the fight? Saying they sympathetic because his country's at war and all that stuff. What do you think about that?
Say that again?
Fury saying that he reckon they gave the decision to Usyk because his country's at war, and they reckon they might have gave him the benefit of the doubt. What do you think about it?
Like, Tyson Fury, he can't handle the loss. You know what I mean? He can't handle it. Like, it's tough. It's his first defeat. He can't handle the loss, and like he's like, he's doing what AJ was doing when he lost to Usyk. You know what I mean? He's having a little tantrum.
He's in the now, right?
But I think
He's
that
in the
once,
now.
huh?
He's in the now.
Huh?
He's in the now.
Yeah. I think that, like, once he sits down, analyzes everything, look at it, and he can realize, you know what, like, yeah, like, I should have really done a lot of things better. And he'll come to the conclusion, like, you know what I mean? He lost the fight. So,
yeah.
and also he has to look at his team. He has to look at his team as well, because if your team is telling you that you was up, do you know what I mean? And that's why you didn't push the gears through. That's not really good corner work.
Well, the thing here, too many people in this corner. My man Appletype said could have been 114, 130 either way, depending on a few swing rounds. Yeah, it was some swing rounds, man. Dan the man just came in. Dan the man has been picking Usyk all the way, and you got to give the man credit. You know what I mean? Dan the man picked. He's been on Usyk, been rising him. I've been working Dan the man, but I got to give a man credit. Like when he called it, he goes, "Go ahead, Dan. This is your time, bro. You go ahead. Your time. You know what I mean? Your
Yeah,
time to shine. Go ahead."
yeah. Hey, man. Say shout out to you, EJ. What's up, Edge? Yeah, I've been calling this for years now, man. I predicted exactly how this fight was going to play out. Just like a Tony Bellew fight, where Fury's going to have success all in early rounds. Think he's got Usyk, figured out. And then what Usyk does, what he does best, he turns up the gears. He'll go ahead and make adjustments, and he's going to take you out of your element and make you work even harder where you can't keep up with him. If you ask me, Usyk should have been awarded a stoppage win in that ninth round if that referee didn't do anything he could have did everything he could have saved Fury in that situation. And we all seen it too. So, anyways, I digress.
I,
But
I, I,
anyhow,
was, I was wondering what the ref was doing. The ref would have
yeah,
normally. I thought he was going to stop the fight. That's what I thought. Like
yeah,
people
because that was like
normally, like
20 unanswered. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, normally they stop the fight. Remember when Carl Froch fought George Groves?
Yeah,
Did George Groves go down, or did they stop the fight immediately?
they
They
stopped. He
stopped it
stopped the
immediately,
fight.
but
The first
yeah,
Yeah,
fight.
first fight,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
George
in that situation, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
George Groves
But,
George Groves didn't
mhm.
go down. It was punching the same way, and they stopped the fight. I thought they were going to do the same thing with Fury.
Yeah, well, it'd been a better example if you used it with Carl Froch fought Jermaine Taylor in that 12th round when, yeah, he knocked down Taylor in that round and he had him hurt and Taylor got up. But there was like 10 seconds left and Taylor wasn't answering back and the referee stopped the fight because he wasn't answering back. Same situation with Tyson Fury. He wasn't answering back. He was taking unnecessary shots, like 30, 20 straight shots, and the referee didn't wave it off. I'm like, what the hell?
I know that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, what the? I thought when the referee stopped it, I thought he stopped the fight. But then he was giving him a count,
Yeah.
a standing count. I was thinking, what's that about?
Yeah,
That don't make no sense to
let's just
me.
say this.
He didn't even
Yeah,
go
let's just say
down.
this. Yeah, that's
The same
true.
thing
Let's
with
just say
Daryl
this.
Miller. It's the same thing with Daryl Miller and Daniel Dubois. In the 12th round, he was
Right,
punching, punching, punching. He wasn't landing. He didn't even go down. It's exactly the same
right,
thing, and they stopped the
right.
fight.
They stopped the fight. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
with
I agree.
Daryl
But
Miller, it was
EJ and
exactly
I
the
were
same
talking about
thing.
this a second ago. Tyson Fury, yeah, he exactly the same thing. I agree. And Tyson Fury says always getting benefit of doubts when he's got hurt or got knocked down. In many fights when he got put on his ass, he's always getting long counts. He's getting referees jumping in and saving his ass. And you could arguably Deontay Wilder was robbed from long counts in the first and third fights when he put him on the floor 4 or 5 times, whatever, 4 times. Okay. And the Francis Ngannou fight, the last fight, he got put down. So that was a pretty slow count by the referee right there. Mike, what's his name? The same referee who officiated the Ruiz and Joshua fight, the first fight that is. But yeah, this guy's always got benefit of doubts or favoritism when it comes to situations like that. If you notice after that ninth round, Tyson Fury was still out of it. He couldn't recover until maybe towards almost the end of the fight. He still wasn't quite there. So yeah, he was gone, man. He was gone. And look, I'm glad Usyk got the decision because he was the rightful winner, but he was robbed of a stoppage win. We all seen it. Haplo
All
Tyson,
right.
yeah, the
So
Yeah,
refs
and
held up
like,
for you. That's
and
okay.
and,
Oh, okay. Go
and
ahead.
1 minute, Edge. Go ahead. Go ahead, Dan. Read it out. Oh, no, 1 minute, Edge. Dan, read it
Yeah,
out. Go ahead, Dan.
yeah, yeah. Haplo, shout out to Haplo, man. It's been a while since I spoke to Haplo. He said that the ropes held Fury up, so that's a knockdown. He got the count. He could have counted the first time Fury fell to the ropes, but he let UC get in more shots. Yeah, I get that, but it was like 30 unanswered shots, and normally a referee would have stopped the fight because Fury was gone. He was all over the place. He didn't have his legs. He didn't know where he was. He was getting busted up from the seventh round to the eighth. And so he was gone, man. And like I said, though, he was rightful winner, but he should have got the stoppage win right there. It is what it is. But my point is that Fury's always get some shade. He's always got some shady favors in his ways coming his way in situations like this. Got the smaller ring. He got that spongy canvas that team was complaining about. Usyk dealt with it and still beat his ass despite that ring canvas situation. And got the judges in his way. He had everything in his favor. The referee, everything in his favor, and he still complained. He still couldn't beat the middleweight. Still couldn't beat him. So That's what I said for years. This is why I agreed for this fight. He knew how bad stylistic matchup Usyk was for him. He knew that. So yeah, I've said my piece, man. I'm glad boxing had justice finally done in boxing, man. Except for that atrocious scorecard. Whoever scored that for Fury, the Hispanic judge, whoever scored that, he doesn't need to be officiating in the championship fights again. I don't know what in the hell he saw. I don't know
No, but
how he.
it was gonna be a split though, because like there was some close rounds in it. I'm not gonna lie, and it happened to the same thing as well. I can see them.
Yeah.
For me, Usyk won, and I knew that it was getting close because Usyk knocked him down and he was winning. But I gave Fury the last round. But that's what I'm trying to say. So, well, I knew it was gonna be a split.
Well, yeah, but yeah, if
That
you
was
that's my point. Yeah, my point is the referee. One judge scored 8 rounds for Fury. How can you find 8 rounds for him? I couldn't even find 7. 6, okay, that's
yeah,
arguable, but he still lost the fight.
yeah,
Either way,
yeah. I don't see that. Yeah,
yeah, he still lost the fight either
yeah,
way. So
yeah,
how the hell do
you
you
did.
find 8 rounds for Tyson Fury?
I don't know. I don't know how that referee gave it to Fury. I don't know how they gave it to Fury.
Yeah, it's just no way
Well,
he
the
won that
referee,
fight.
the judge gave.
One of the judges gave it to
Nah, he
Fury.
didn't. He didn't.
116, 112.
I think
Yeah,
How you
the
score
second judge,
116,
the
but you
second
112
know,
judge
with the
gave it to
knockout?
Fury. I think it was.
Go ahead. Go ahead, EJ. You said something?
but I thought they were gonna do a draw. I thought they might
Yo, EJ, you cutting out, bro. I guess it's me. Hold on.
draw.
Hmm.
You know. You hear what I said?
Hmm? Yeah, I didn't hear you, bro.
I
Yeah,
said
you were
Lennox
breaking up.
Lewis and
Go ahead. Say it.
yeah. You hear me? You
Lennox
hear me?
Lewis.
Yeah. You hear
Go
me
ahead.
clear?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
keep breaking up though. Say.
Lennox.
Hmm.
Oh man, that must be because I was trying to do something. Lennox Lewis and Amanda Holyfield was a draw, and it was bad for boxing. But this one. I'm glad we got. I'm glad we got a decision. I'm glad we got the decision, and people
Yeah.
are happy. It would have been nice if Lennox would have
Yeah. It
got the
was
belt,
right.
like clear like that. You know what I mean? But let me
Right.
see. Appetite still talking in the chat. Read it out, Dan. Okay, what are you saying?
Yeah. He says that Apple said that it could have been waived off. The referee decides. I'm glad he didn't waive it off. Well, I see where you're getting,
Yeah.
Halflo, but
I'm
Fury
glad.
still take it. But he was still taking unnecessary punishment as the rounds progressed. He was still taking some shots in the 10th and 11th round and some in the 12th, but he was taking unnecessary shots in the later rounds, man. After that, I think that was unnecessary. That fight should have been stopped to save him from more punishment. So, I mean, now I'm just saying, though, after that, how much more is going to take out of Tyson Fury in the rest of his career? I mean, where does he go right now? I mean, I know we were talking about this. I mean, let me see. Should Usyk? If the Usyk agrees to the rematch, should Tyson Fury take it?
Oh, they gave it to Fury by 1 round. They gave Fury 15. None
Yeah.
of the judge.
Well,
No, none.
just let you guys know, Usyk didn't show for the post fight presser because he suffered a broken jaw, so he's heading to the hospital. So if that's the case, he's going to be out for a while.
A broken jaw? Real?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Fury did kick him with some uppercuts, and he did crack his
Yeah.
jaw. Let me hear
Yeah, man.
what
I say that's impressive. Still winning, and he broke his jaw, broken jaw. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How do you still
Hey,
let
let
a
me hear
middleweight
what.
beat you and you broke his jaw? And that's what Fury was talking about that too in the press conference. I broke his jaw. I should have got the win. I'm like, well, okay. Do you remember
Hey,
you getting your ass knocked out on your feet and get pummeled all over the place and your nose getting busted up?
that guy's a sweaty loser. Let me hear what Fury has to say. Let me hear what he said because I got signed. Let me hear one.
Yeah, we just had a fight. And he made me busted up an broken jaw. He's busted too. So we punched the fuck out of each other for 12 rounds there. So I'm going to go home, eat some food, drink a few beers, spend some family time, walk my dog, go to the tip. And me and Frank will talk about what's going to happen in the future. Yeah,
See, Fury's casual. He's casual with it. He's not. He's casual. I give him credit. He doesn't. Most people when they deal with defeats, they're usually upset. Like I give him credit. He ain't even
Yeah.
shocked. Let me hear what he said.
Well, I'll give him credit for showing up at least, but he didn't show up for that gun presser. He canceled it after that fight was over
It
because
wasn't
he
a
knew how
rematch. Let
embarrassing.
me see this.
Yeah, we had a fight. So out of each other for 12 rounds there. So we're going to go home, eat some food, drink a few beers, spend some family time, walk my dog, go to the tip. And me and Frank will talk what's going to happen in the future.
Listen, AJ will punch him up, bro. He's lost really twice. Really, if you think about it, he's lost twice.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he should have lost twice in a row.
Let me hear this one.
Grapes.
So who did better against Usyk? Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua.
These specials don't come up.
Hey, 1 minute. Hold on, 1 minute.
We've got a unified champion and a grapes. No crybaby stuff. We've got a unified champion, and that is it. And we congratulate him and his team on putting a great event together, a brilliant event here in the kingdom. His Excellency, thanks to him, this happened, and what a great night as the other fights on the card. This has been a brilliant night for boxing, and we should celebrate what we watched. A great
Frank's happy that his guy beat up Eddie Hearn's guy. What's his name? Joe Cordina got battered by Frank's way, so he's happy. Hey, now to answer your question, Edge, who done a better performance in AJ and Fury? Well, it's AJ. It's obviously in AJ. AJ never got battered like that. Fury,
well, yeah, you know what? It's true. That's true. You know what? I'm going to say this. Let me say this. I'm going to have to agree with you guys, but I will also say too. Some people are going to argue, well, since Usyk's going to the hospital for an MRI for a broken jaw, that some are going to say, well, Fury didn't want to send him to the hospital. Well, to counter that argument, Tyson Fury is on his way to the hospital himself too. So don't let that fool you. They're taking him up. Yeah, he got a broken nose. So don't think he ain't gone to the hospital, because that nose is fucked. Excuse my language. It's fucked up. He's got to go to the hospital for that. Trust me. So
his nose is all right. His nose is all right. I think they did a good job in the corner about his nose. But I tell you one thing, that guy, Fury, that Fury's tough. Because you know what? He's done well to come back from that knockdown, bro. He's done well, bro. Listen, like, he's a tough guy. And that, you know, they were the very best. But Usyk is a class above. And I started to think, if he fought against Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, he would have given them hard fights, man. He would have given them a hard fight. The guy is good.
Yeah.
The guy is, you know, I never really credited him until I saw that. I said, listen, that Fury is a good guy, you know, because Fury had him, he was walking into shots that most people would have quit. And this guy kept on, you know, this guy kept coming. And I got to give it to him. I think Usyk is special. And, you know, if he was to retire right now, he don't need... It's like Michael Jordan when he Game 6, when he beat Utah.
Yes, it's Utah. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're right.
Usyk could retire now because he's fought two of the best fighters. He's fought Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua and beat them both. So he can retire and he can say, look, I've beaten the two of the best guys.
Yeah, he can retire. He doesn't have to prove anything. I mean, he beat a lot of kills at cruiserweight. What he did in the amateurs and the Olympics too over the years. He doesn't have nothing else to prove, man. He's 37 years old. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm saying he's undisputed in 2 weight divisions now.
Yeah. Yeah, the first heavyweight to do it in the four belt era. The first heavyweight cruiserweight to do it in four belt era. So yeah, man, he's the rightful winner. He deserved the decision. Also, Hoplo did say the score was 114-113 to Fury. I still don't know about that one because one judge is giving Fury, 7 rounds. So how could that judge give Fury 7 rounds? He didn't win 7 rounds in that fight. So that's still a dodgy score if you look at it.
It's
so
crazy,
either way,
man. Crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
It's still a dodgy score.
Yo, what's PMC?
But go ahead.
Yo, what's PMC saying? Yo, what's up, PMC? What you saying, bro?
PMC.
Yeah, he's
What's up?
What's happening, PMC?
Yeah, what's up, man?
PMC.
Yeah, man, we lost some money on that bet, man. I thought he was gonna spark Usyk, man. Should have known better, you know what I'm saying? Usyk is the southpaw, and he had trouble with Cunningham, who was a cruiserweight, and then he had Otto Wallin,
yeah.
what you want to name him? He had trouble with him, you know what I'm saying? He's a southpaw, you know, so.
Well, yeah, the thing
styles
about
make
Usyk is, styles make fights, and that's why Fury is avoiding it for so many years. But I will say this, though. And I told everybody this. Fury's Achilles heels are left hands, left hooks.
Yeah.
He just can't figure out a way to get away from those shots. And Usyk, according to the punch stash, landed 170 punches on Tyson Fury. I think that's the most that anybody's landed on him. Most punches that anyone's landed on him. So
Was
170 punches. I'm
was
sorry.
Cunningham left-handed? Was Cunningham
No, he
left-handed?
was unorthodox. He was
He was
orthodox.
orthodox, but he had trouble with skilled fighter though. He did because he said
Yeah,
Cunningham
because
was more
Cunningham was
skilled.
faster than yeah, Cunningham is a faster fighter. But the thing about
Yeah,
Steve Cunningham, he's not elusive as Alexander Usyk. He doesn't
yeah,
fight.
yeah.
He doesn't box very well going
Yeah,
backwards when he's under pressure.
but Tyson Fury admitted that he had trouble with Cunningham because he was a skilled boxer though. So
Yeah,
should have
yeah, he
known,
admitted that.
man.
Yeah, and that's why, yeah, and that right there was a red flag. And that's why he was avoiding small heavyweights for so many years who
Yeah,
could move, who could box.
and then Jared Anderson beat him up in sparring and shit. We should have known he was
And
gonna get his ass beat.
Jay
Damn.
Apatow, cruiserweight, beat his ass as far lead up to the Usyk fight.
Okay, I ain't know
They
about
want
that.
to cover that up. Yeah, Apatow handed it to him, period. Handed
Yeah,
to
because
him.
he getting
And they
cut
don't
up in
want to talk
camp
about
and
it.
shit. He has been getting his ass
Yeah.
whooped in camps too. He get the cut and shit. So we
Well,
should
you
have
know what's
known he was
funny
gonna get
though?
beat up.
Yeah, you should know that. Here's another potential red flag too. Derek Chisora brought this up yesterday in the interview.
Yeah,
He said that Tyson Fury has not been sparring in recent weeks going into the fight
because
day,
he was cut.
and he felt that was concerning.
Yeah, but he was cut. You know, he's trying to get at that cut heel. You can't do. I've been cut. Leading. You know, I had an accident. Man, I got my eye cut and shit. Anyway, I was
Yeah,
going into you know, like a little amateur, you know, bout and stuff like
yeah,
that. And even though the wound healed, it was still fresh, man. It was tender. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like a
Well, you know
month or
what's
two
funny though?
in.
You know what's funny though? You know what people were saying? Usyk, was going to get mauled. Fury's going to lean on him. What happened to that? Why did that happen tonight? Why
No,
didn't
he was
Fury
too.
lose?
He was too. And then I think
You
he
reckon
left it
he
all in
like
the
you
gym, man. He was 10 pounds lighter than his last fight and shit. I don't
But
know
he
why he
still had like
came
a
back so
30.
much.
But he still had like a 40-pound weight advantage over Usyk,
No,
man. Why
man.
didn't he
The
use
thing
that?
is, I think he just, for one, I think he psyched himself out, and then two, I think his conditioning was all off. I don't know why he lost all that weight and shit. He ain't never been
yeah,
that small. I don't
yeah, he
remember him
never
being
been
that.
that skinny. Yeah, he never been that skinny, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let me just say this though. If he came in the same weight like he's been in his last several fights, like the Chisora, the Wilders, the Dillian Whites, and Francis Ngannou fights, I think Fury would have got knocked out early because I think that weight right there, 270, 275, you can't fight a guy like Alexander Usyk weighing so much weight and you don't have the cardio, you don't have the speed to keep up with him because you're too nimble and you're too slow in that type of weight. And that's why Fury trimmed it down because he needed his fluidity, he needed his speed, to at least try to keep up with Usyk. And that's
He
why
ain't
he
need
did
all
that.
that. All he needed was timing. Look, man, he got George Foreman knocking out motherfuckers. This dude was like 40 something years old and shit, knocking people
Yeah,
out.
that's
He had to
true.
be
But
nimble and
yeah,
shit
but the
like that.
difference
It's
is that
timing.
George Foreman got power though, man.
Yeah, it's
George Foreman
timing.
got that brute power. Tyson
Yeah, but
Fury
it's
does not
time.
have that.
You know, even though George Foreman could take a shot and shit, it was timing and shit like that. You gotta have timing
Yeah, he was
and be willing
timing.
to throw
I
your
agree.
hands.
Yeah, I agree. But Foreman got heavy ass hands. His hands were like bricks.
Yeah,
Tyson
but
Fury doesn't have heavy hands. He doesn't have
it doesn't
heavy hands.
matter.
He doesn't punch as hard as Foreman.
You still go 12 rounds, man. You can still win on points and shit. You know,
He
Paulie
could, but I think what he was worried. I think what Fury's worried about was those counters coming back at him. Usyk's counters were too quick. He couldn't see him coming. That was what he was worried about. That's why he kept trying to keep it long.
Yeah, but
He
thing
was
is,
worried about that.
he already know Usyk got a weaknesses, which is punches to the body and shit like that. So it ain't like he couldn't throw
I
body
don't know.
punches and shit.
I'm not
So,
too sure. I'm not too sure
you know
about
what
that.
I'm saying?
I'm not
So,
too sure.
and then Tyson can't move, man. He can move his head and stuff like that. The thing is, you know, I didn't watch the fight, man. It looked like he just got his ass whooped. So, but
Him with,
I think he
him with,
put too much into it and shit like that.
you
Nah,
know,
man, I was busy, bro. I was busy.
that was a fact.
It's all good, PNC. That's funny, but look, man, like I said, I'm gonna ask you this question, PNC. Even though you didn't watch the fight, and the way Fury's making them excuses, man, do you think he should take the rematch with Usyk?
Yeah, so you get paid, man. He got family shit.
Well, okay, if he wants about getting paid, if he worried
It
about
don't
getting
matter.
paid, should he
You
just
know,
go
you gotta
into
get
the
paid.
Anthony
You know.
Joshua fight instead? Should he just go into the Anthony Joshua fight at Wembley instead? Because AJ
No.
needs his
People
opponent.
says, yeah, but they're gonna have the Anthony Joshua. They're gonna have the Joshua fight in the UK.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because Joshua's next fight's going to be at Wembley. Should Fury just go ahead and take that fight instead? Because to me, in my opinion, that's a more easy. That's an avoidable fight for him than fight Usyk again.
No, no, no. He can go back to the drawing board. It's always in October. We got the whole.
Damn, man. Yo, PMC, what's that, man? The heck? God.
He gotta get
Still
all
there?
the checks he can get. He gotta get all the checks he can get before he actually just too old to box. Period. Or nobody want to see him fight. So he gotta get
He's
all his
done.
Yeah.
checks. And Usyk
He's
gonna
done.
do it too. Usyk gonna do it too, cause they what else they gonna do, man? These guys ain't doctors or nothing like that. They just performers, you know. So he gotta keep getting his check, man. Like
Well,
Wilder doing.
well, like I said though, I don't think Fury should take that rematch. I mean, it's his right if he wants it, but I don't think he's gonna win it. It's just a wrong style matchup for him. Wrong
Yeah, but
style matchup.
it don't matter, man. It's a check at the end of the day, man. You talk about 10,
Yeah.
$20 million and shit like that. So
Well, yeah. If money's the thing, shouldn't he just fight AJ instead? Because in my opinion, that's a more winnable
no,
fight. At this fight, I don't
the
think he's
thing
gonna win
is,
it. I don't
it's
think he's
the
gonna win it. But go ahead, BC.
it's this. So you get beat up twice by a dude that's an undisputed, champion or something like that. You trying to
Yeah.
avenge your loss, and then the rebound is the comeback is Anthony Joshua to see who's number one in the UK and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
they can fight for a British belt or some Commonwealth belt.
If I was him, I'd go straight into the AJ fight and get paid, right?
And leave
And
money on the table.
no, there's more money in the AJ fight than the Usyk fight, bro.
It is. And plus, like I said, as I was saying, that's a more winnable fight because AJ is a stationary target compared to Usyk. Now, I'm not saying that Tyson Fury is going to win that fight. I don't think at this point he can, but he'll be able to get off the shots more better against AJ, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah.
In my
Man, you
opinion.
got a contract. You got a contract that's signing. You already got something lined up. You can't bet your whole
Well, it's
future.
his right, but he
You
don't have to
can't
take the
bet your
rematch.
future on Anthony Joshua. This funny, fickle ass dude. You know what I'm saying? The
Well, I hear you,
underwear boy.
dog, but Tyson Fury has a right to decide what he
Anthony
wants to do.
Joshua don't
That's
need to fight Tyson Fury for no money. He getting paid $20-30 million
What are you
just to
talking about?
show up.
Yo, the UK want to see that fight, bro.
Yeah,
They
it don't
want to.
matter what y'all want to see though.
yeah,
They would have done it
PNC
already.
on that tirade again.
It don't matter what you want to see. They would have done it already, man.
No,
Anthony
bro.
Joshua, he don't give a shit about the UK fans and shit. He don't give a shit about y'all and what y'all talking about. This dude getting paid money to show up. It's obvious, man. He like the Canelo of the heavyweight division, man. He can do whatever he want, man. He did the Francis Ngannou fight, got paid on that. You know what I'm saying? So he getting paid all this money just fighting UFC fighters and stuff like that. Now you trying to get him to go in and get his ass whooped by a guy that y'all think he's
Yeah.
washed up. Anthony Joshua, he ain't trying to get his ass whooped. Period, man.
Yeah.
He flaky, man. He flaky. He ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
He already got 3 L's on his record and shit like that. And all you gotta do is slap him upside the
Well,
head.
Eddie Hearn
Talking
just
about
came out.
AJ
Eddie.
Flaky. He fought Usyk twice.
Yeah, but he
And he fought Usyk
he
better than
fought
Tyson Fury
him.
did, man.
He fought him because he thought he was gonna whoop his ass. He's like, I'm
Yeah,
the bigger
yeah,
guy.
Tyson Fury thought he was gonna book
We
Usyk
saw
last
when
time. What happened?
we all saw the meltdown. He was like, I'm the bigger guy. I can't understand how I lost because you soft, man. Because you a poof.
Well, I mean,
You
to
a
be fair,
poof.
PNC, AJ didn't get rocked or hurt that bad compared to Fury did. Fury arguably got knocked out by Usyk, by the middleweight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw
AJ
that
wasn't
part.
that put in that position. Yeah, AJ was not put in that position.
But
I
he
mean, yeah,
already been knocked out by Wilder and shit. He just in college. Shit.
that's true. In a way, yeah, you probably have already
So,
been there. But
Steve Cunningham put him on the floor. So it ain't surprising that he got knocked, with that shit, man. It's all right, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
It's good that he lost, though, man.
Yo, PMC, you
It's good he
hating.
lost. He's doing his thing. These guys are being phased out, so you got to room for new blood like
Yo,
that.
PMC, PMC, you be hating, bro. You hating hard, bro.
That dude Anderson, it sound like he's struggling. Make some fights for your money. So it's gonna open
well,
up,
hey, well,
man.
shout out, hey, yeah,
Like 2
well,
years more.
Great, man.
yeah, I was gonna say, JD in the chat. Shout out to JD. He said that AJ's gonna be fighting the winner of he's gonna fight the winner of Herkovich and Dubois for the IBF title. I mean, more likely that's the direction they're gonna go. But if Eddie Hearn was really want to cash in on that Wembley date, then he'll do everything he can to get Tyson Fury to take that date. And
Yeah.
in my opinion, he should do everything he can to get that date going. Because in actuality, I know Eddie Hearn said yesterday that Joshua wants to win Usyk versus Fury. They know damn well they're going to go back in there against Usyk again. No way they're going to do that.
Nah,
Yeah, I can't repeat this.
no way. Look at this, right?
Yeah.
You got beat, and like you're gonna get more money versus AJ. It's an all British fight. Winner fights Usyk. That's what you want, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I think Frank has to look at why we look. He gonna say Fury goes, I want the rematch because listen, we get more money fighting AJ, and AJ's ready to be took him. You know what I mean? The Usyk ain't going nowhere. We still got that contract,
Yeah.
but if
Plus AJ,
AJ beats Fury,
yeah.
AJ don't want to fight Usyk. You know what I mean? He don't want to fight me. So
yeah. Joshua ain't going near Usyk again. They're not going to do that. He's not going to go there.
That don't make no sense. Fury thinks he won, so he's gonna want to run it back. That's
he thought he won against Ngannou and he wanted to run that back and he didn't get shit either. Like he ain't got decision. Like
but Ngannou is not for a world title. That's the thing. That's the difference.
Yeah, but it's his pride though. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, look, you got looking at this, right? If you're Fury's team, you're looking like, well, boy, I can't. Bro, Fury got fucked up, bro. He lucky barely got out that thing. So if you get into a fight with him again, if Usyk takes it, which I feel he's going to vacate, he going to do you. Now Usyk's probably going to vacate the belt, so there's no point, there's no rematch anyway, right? But if he does decide, right, he going to get lose in it. But AJ is a fight that, yo, I could beat him, the big muscle-bound guy. And Frank was like, well, we could beat Eddie up again because Frank's looking at we could beat him up, make a nice payday before you lose against Usyk. You understand what I'm gonna say?
No, but that's not gonna happen. Like, because you're saying, like, imagine Frank Roy. Look, how about you fight Tyson? How about you fight Anthony Joshua first? But, because if you fight Anthony Joshua, you can beat Anthony Joshua before you lose to Usyk again. I mean, it's not gonna.
Hold on. No, hold on, Edge. EJ got a point because why would you risk going back in there against Usyk again? Because if you lose to him again, then your value is going to go way, way down. You're going to be put in the same position that Anthony Joshua was put in when he fought him twice, back to back. Okay, you really risking it right there. So that's what EJ trying to get at.
No, but the point I'm making is, in Tyson Fury's mind, he won the fight. He thinks that if his team told him that you was losing, he would have upped it and would have tried to stop him. So in his mind, he thinks he won. So he doesn't think it was conclusive that, do you know what I mean? If he got a beat down and got stopped and it was like a beat down, then your theory makes sense. And he'll go, okay, let's go for Anthony Joshua. But in his mind, he thinks he won. He wants to run it back. He thinks he won.
He doesn't think he won that fight. He doesn't think he won that fight.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's lying. But you see, the thing is, you are looking at this, right? You're looking at this. You fight AJ. AJ really got a mold in the camp with Ben Davis. Ben will tell us everything we need to know about AJ. Ben jumps on board, and we go and we beat up on AJ, and we make us the best in the UK again. So, and we build our confidence, right? Then,
but the thing is,
and then Usyk retires, and then we can go and get the belts back. Because look, Fury, that's what he's up to, bro. Like this guy. There's no way. Frank Warren saying, there's no way Eddie Hearn's gonna say to him, look, we're here.
So your plan, EJ, your plan is, let's fight each other until Usyk retires.
Yeah. Listen, AJ should have vacated the belt and let Usyk fight Joe Joyce. I said it from time, right? And Eddie Hearn said it after the fight. Eddie said we should have vacated the belt, and I told them they should have, right? Now Eddie Hearn knows. Eddie Hearn knows.
That's true.
This is the best time for Fury and AJ. They both lost to the man, right? And the winner can fight the man. That's how you build that white. Like you can't just go straight in. Why are you going straight in? Why don't you make an all British fight, right? And we can make enough money off that fight. And you know what? Fuck Usyk. You ain't beating Usyk. But why are we doing this for? What? Stop lying to yourself. So let's beat AJ. Let's try and beat AJ in 2 fights. Right? They get AJ wrapped up in a contract thing, and then after that we can go and then we can try and say we're going to Usyk because Frank knows it. Everyone knows around it. You're not beating that guy. That was one of the best Fury performances, That's one of the best Fury you ever seen. And Usyk ate everything and blasted him up, bro. He beat him up.
Yo.
He beat him up worse than he beat AJ. Go ahead, PMC.
Yo, that's what Carl Froch did with what's the name? Andre
Jermaine
Ward.
Taylor.
Remember? Yeah, no, when Carl Froch when Carl Froch
Andre
got beat
Ward.
up by
Yeah,
Andre
yeah,
Ward,
wait.
it was like, man, forget Andre Ward. Let's just do the Mikhail Kessler's whatever his
George
name.
Crawford. I think I
Yeah,
think
they
they
went.
wanted to do the George Crawford. Yeah, Miguel
Yeah,
Kessler.
but they went.
You're right.
But they went on and did their own thing, and they left Andre Ward out in the cold, and Andre had to move up and wait and do all the other shenanigans stuff like that. But they left him
Yeah,
alone.
but
Man. They did their own thing.
but it wasn't like a defining victory. It wasn't like, oh, he outclassed. It wasn't like a Crawford versus a Spence where Spencer's had to move on. It wasn't that kind of beatdown. You know what I mean?
Andre was schooled. Andre was schooled Carfrush. He schooled them bad, bro. Carfrush didn't even know where he was, and he was injured.
Yeah,
and
he
one
was
up.
shot. Yeah.
He shut him out. He shut him out completely. So yeah,
No.
that's you. The UK are known for their little cowardly little tactics. So I already know what they're up to. Like Fury's already sniffing, and Eddie and Frank one's already looking at that. Well, boy, we're not fighting that guy again. Why are we fighting that guy again for a rematch in October? We just said that to save face. Listen, man. Let's get this AJ joint on. Let's get this. Everyone knows that's what we're on.
Nah, EJ got a point, bro. He got a point. But go ahead, EJ. Go ahead.
I know what it is, bro. I know what's going on here. Everyone wanted it. Listen, the boxing world wanted AJ, but when Usyk blasted him up like that, they like, yo, you can't deny this guy. Even still, they still try and make it a split decision when it should have been unanimous, right? So you know how much even the referees looking to save the guy because they wanted to make the AJ fight. They all wanted to make the AJ fight, and now Usyk has ruined AJ's party. He's ruined Fury's party. And now we're seeing Usyk sitting at the top of the pile. Who do you want next? Hrgovic must be looking like, yo, I don't know if I want to fight this guy, you know. Hrgovic was happy to fight him, but everyone's looking like, nah, look what he did to Fury. Fury is the best. Fury was not, I lie, the best in the division, bar none. He was the numero uno, the high control. He was the, look what this guy.
I think Anthony Joshua was the best.
No.
Anthony
Fury
did better than Usyk than Fury did.
No. Fury was the.
If Anthony Joshua was in the same position in the 8th round, he would have stopped Tyson Fury. He would have fucking rid of him.
You're talking about something else. Look. I'm trying to say Fury was the number one heavyweight in the division, bar none. 6'9". No man out born out of his mother's balls would beat him. And Usyk went and scratched him, bruv. See Wilder knocked him down, yeah, but Usyk beat him up, broke up his nose, made it ruby red like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and then he proceeded to smack him up, bro. Listen, when you watch that fight again, you can't really how he executed him. Fury is never going to be the same again. He really got a beating, right? And to say you want to go back in the ring with this man again for what? For what, bro? To do what, bro? Yeah, you got a better chance against AJ. I'm telling you, he's got a better chance against AJ because AJ is standing right in front of you. He stands right in front of you, stiff. You can move with AJ. AJ lateral movement is not that good, so Fury can outscore the shot. And on top of that, the build up, bro. The UK fans are gonna buy it, and it puts Fury back to the
Plus, I would also say too that he can get at Anthony Joshua's head. He can play mind games with him. You couldn't do that with Oleksandr Usyk. That's another key factor why Fury didn't want that fight because he knew that there's something about Usyk that I can't play with. I can't play with his mind. He's too fucking good. He's too skilled. And I have trouble with guys like this. And he's a softball. So how do I beat this guy? I can't beat him in the head. I can't beat him physically. We saw that tonight. He couldn't beat him physically. So, yeah, like I said, EJ's point, Anthony Joshua is a more winnable fight for Tyson Fury than him fighting Usyk again. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that Fury's going to win that fight. If you favor Joshua, I would too right now at the moment. What I'm saying is, and EJ's saying is, that's a more winnable fight because Joshua is more stationary. He doesn't move in angles, and he's a sitting target. There's a difference between the two. Major difference in styles. But yeah, Ed, you want to say something about that?
So I didn't hear what you were saying. I have to get out, cough a little bit.
Okay. Well, I was saying though.
What did you say?
No,
I'm just saying that Joshua. Go ahead. You in the car?
Yeah, I'm on my way home, innit? I was coming from
I was
watching the Usyk fight from a friend's house.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was just saying though, Joshua would be a more winnable fight for Tyson Fury because again, Joshua, you could play with his mind, you could get to him mentally, and that Tyson Fury is very good at playing these little mind tricks and games and stuff like that. So, and plus he's a more stationary target now opposed to Usyk. So, yeah, I think if I'm Frank Warren and I'm trying to rebuild Tyson Fury, I would not take that Usyk rematch. I wouldn't take it.
No,
I would
no,
not take it.
no. They're making a couple of mil. There's more mil. There's more money in the fight with AJ than everything. I'm like, I got a poll on the thing. Who should Alexander Usyk fight? No, who's the Tyson Fury? Actually, I should say, who's the Tyson Fury fight then? Like, it doesn't matter who Usyk can win. I'm telling you, bro. Like this boxing thing is about. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you should take that rematch.
No, I don't think he can win
I
it.
don't think
It's a
so.
style. It's a style. Yeah, it's a style.
I,
It's a
I,
wrong style matchup. It's a wrong
I
style
think, I
matchup for
think,
Fury.
I think Fury could take the rematch. I think he could take it.
Nah, he's not taking that rematch, bro. Nah, he should not take that because I'm telling you that is a wrong stylistic matchup for him. This is why he avoided this fight for so many years. He never won this fight, and I told everybody this. He was forced into it because his reputation was damaged after the shenanigans he pulled getting out of this fight last year. And then he went in there and fought Ganu and Chisora. And people didn't like that, and they forced him to take it. He didn't want this fight. He never wanted it.
Well,
Hey, hey, hey,
we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Yeah, we're gonna see,
listen,
but I don't think
hey,
he can take it.
hey, put yourself on mute because I can hear the background of your car and stuff. That's your background of your car. I know I can hear it. Yeah, there we go. That's it. It's gone now. Bloody hell, that shit was annoying. Now listen to this. I put a poll in the group chat. I put a poll in the chat. Yeah, who should Tyson Fury fight next? Yeah, Alexander Usyk a rematch, or he should fight AJ. Now listen to this. Right, this makes money. Right, this is all about money. There's two things. This is why I say he should fight AJ. Usyk is higher. There's no doubt about it. Like, there's no doubt about it in my mind that Usyk is not gonna be going like he's not after money. All he wants to be is undisputed. He's made his dream. Like, why do you need to beat up on Fury? You beat him in an epic fight. Like, you're walking off like Jordan. Your legendary status is at the highest. You see when Ray Jones, beat John Maurice at the heavyweight division, it was at the highest that he was. You couldn't eclipse what he did there. Right, you can't eclipse fighting Fury in a rematch is not going to be better than the first fight, bro. First fight is so good. People might be begging him that why was you begging him when most people had that you won that fight clearly and the referee didn't interfere, you would have stopped him. So if I'm Usyk, I'm like, yo, bro, I don't need to fight this guy. In fact, I don't need to do anything. I can just go and invest my time in my country and my war. He's a Ukraine superhero. That's what he is to the Ukraine people. Like, he's done epic proportions. Undisputed 5-weight champion in the era. Too bad. Even Crawford even said this guy may be the number one pound for pound. Even Crawford, I said, and Crawford beat Errol Spencer here. But the way he did from coming up from the cruiser, and the funny, give credit to Mr. Bashir, James Ali Bashir. He told me years ago that this guy could beat Wilder, AJ, and Fury. He told me all of them. Right, and he told me from years, and he's gone ahead and did it in the most in that, bro. Like I said, Usyk was a boring fighter, and on the mains he was, but this, listen, he turned the gears up, and I love watching that. That day was wicked. I'm gonna watch that again, and that was a wicked fight. The referee did. I made a mistake on the referee. There was 10 seconds left on the count on the card, and the referee did a count, and then the round was over. So I apologize, thinking there was time left on the thing. I got caught up in emotions, but if I'm Usyk, in my opinion, I think there's nothing else to achieve, and I think you retire. You retire on top, undefeated, and you go down as one of the greatest heavyweights. So you can start putting him in against Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis. What Lennox was hating from the start, because there's no way he could beat Fury. But now Lennox has to look at like, boy, and Lennox never liked to fight southpaw. So if he was in his prime, he would have given Lennox some hard fight. And I wouldn't have said that before. I would have said, no, wait. He would have. Yeah, he would have. He would have been tricky. Now, I would have got Lennox winning, right? I would have picked Lennox because I would have picked Mike Tyson and Evander. But, bruh, you would have known you was in a fight with this guy. And all the other heavyweights before him. So you retire in that way. Now, Fury, talking about with the greats, he has to reclaim himself as one of the heavyweight. All that linear, and I'm the linear from Jack. No, the linear starts today. Today, the
Yeah,
linear is.
Usyk is the guy. He's the
Yes,
guy. He's the lineal heavyweight champion.
he is. That's right, Dan. The linear starts
Yeah.
now. The new linear starts now, and this guy can claim from Jack Johnson, from Jack Johnson to Jack Dempsey, to Jim Jeffries,
Jim Jeffries,
Jim
Bob
Jeffries,
Fitzsimmons, those guys.
all the legendary heavyweights, Joe Louis, all of them. He can go right in there, Ali, and fit right in there with all the things. That this day he claims that all of the stuff there that you were talking about, the linear and all that stuff there, bullshit, bruv. There's only one champion, and his name is Oleksandr Usyk. Now, if Fury is these people around him are smart, right, and the stuff he's saying about the Ukrainians, because Usyk's gonna hear that. So the guy said, "Oh, the reason why I want him sympathy, because they're gonna hear that stuff. They're claiming Eagles, Clemens, and they're gonna say, yo, bro, this guy, bro, we don't need this guy's disgusting." Is that what he said? In the ring, he was saying this, and now out the ring, he's trying to say, "Oh, because of the countries at war. This is the reason why we gave the decision." So look, if I'm Usyk's people, I'm like, yo, we don't. This guy's disgusting. He's disgusting, bro.
Yeah.
He's not a nice guy. So we vacate the belts. We wish the other heavyweights the champion, and Usyk goes off to do his thing. Now, the vacating belts, where do they go? AJ Fury, all the belts on the line. AJ Fury, maybe the IBF gets disappeared.
Well, IBF's gonna be vacated. Yeah, that's gonna be vacated. Well, Usyk's gonna get stripped, so he's gonna get stripped. So
the IBF goes with Hergovich and Daniel Dubois, right? So that belt's gone. That belt's gone already. So already, but eventually Usyk. And then the Fury and AJ can fight for the rest of the belts. And they can make their own lineage after that. Because that's really what it needs. Because really and truly, Usyk is a guy who needs in club. There's Usyk. What do you stay around for? What are you trying to achieve, Usyk, if you want to fight again? Like, he's got until October to make a decision. Fury sits there waiting. Fury's gonna have to sit there like Fury had to sit waiting for Klitschko. But Klitschko was still upset. Heard him today as well. That he didn't fight Fury in the rematch. He still feels that he would have beat Fury in the rematch and got his belts back. He still feels that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Frank Warren can't walk around saying, "Look how he schooled Klitschko, look how he schooled." Well, that's out the window now, isn't it, Frank? Eh? Yeah. Can't be saying
well, people should know that not urban legend, because this has been confirmed by everyone. Usyk schooled and beat up Klitschko far worse than Tyson Fury did. And I know those were sparring matches, but they've had plenty of sessions together. And Usyk embarrassed Klitschko so many times. So many times he embarrassed him. So
if AJ beat him officially, right? And Fury now really get from it. So you got 1A, 1B, and Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn, they're in talking terms. I don't know if they're gonna be talking terms now, but if I'm Eddie Hearn, I'm like, yo, we should make the fight now. If we need to make it,
you have to make the fight now because Fury.
Go ahead.
You got to make it now because I was going to say, because Fury's on the decline. We can all see it. And he's still got some fight left in him from what you can tell. Why wait? Make it now. Because why would you want to waste any effort to put him back in there with Usyk again? He's not winning that rematch. I don't give a damn what anybody say. Don't put him back in there with Usyk again. Just let Usyk go off his way and let him do what he wants to do. Then you fight for AJ for UK supremacy. Right. And besides, Anthony Joshua was already beaten already. He's been beaten 3 times. He's been knocked out, all stopped, I should say. He got beat by Usyk twice. So that's a more winnable fight for you. He's easier to target as far as the mental game is concerned, and he's a more stationary target. He's easier to get your shots off against. So that should be the fight you should be targeting now. But forget about Oleksandr Usyk. You're not winning that rematch. You're not winning that fight.
None of the heavyweights are beating that guy. This guy here, they're not beating that because the guy's got levels, bro. The guy's got levels.
Yeah.
He turned it up. Fury, listen, let me tell you. Let's talk about Fury's game plan. Fury's game plan was good. Fury's game plan was good, but Usyk was superb. The man kept just thinking. I was like, why do you keep hitting him to the body? As Fury was jabbing constantly, Usyk was hitting him to the body constantly, right? And I was like, yo, bro, and in the process, he was getting caught with uppercuts. But he stuck to it. He stuck to it until round 7, where he because he kept hitting Fury, expecting him to hit to the body, and he threw the overhand right, hit him right on the nose bridge, and that nose went red. That nose went red, and then the fight changed on the pendulum, completely swung the other way, and Fury's lack of defense and playing around. I mean, listen, he was clowning him. He was trying all them
Yeah.
mind games. It was ignoring. It's like, yo, I don't worry, I'm gonna get you later on because his IQ is superior to Fury's. Because if you look at a bigger Fury, who has ever attacked Fury's body like that? Because, like I said,
No one.
Fury no one. Fury had a great game plan. Game plan is to keep him on the outside, keep him walking into shots, and hoping to land the uppercut. And he hit some low, and he done some good stuff. But Usyk, obviously, from that must have strengthened his body because some of the shots they landed, but he didn't have the fit, and they don't hit as hard as Daniel Dubois. So Fury was landing the shots, yeah. He got some good uppercuts and some good shots. And I thought there was a point where Usyk wobbled, and I said that was
Yeah, he did. I think
Yeah.
that was the fifth round. He got sixth round. He got wobbled, and it was
Fury
one of those
let
uppercuts.
And Fury
Yeah.
let him off, right? He let him off, right? He should have went in and
Yeah.
opened the clip on him, right? Now and then
Yeah.
Usyk still stuck him to the body until eventually that overhand right, and then he just went after him, bro. He went after Fury. Fury didn't know where was going on. He started seeing that Wilder styles, and I think the beating he took from Usyk, the beating he took from Wilder, he ain't got much left. I'm telling you, if he fights AJ with AJ's power, in AJ's mind right now, AJ's gonna wipe out Fury because all AJ's got to do is let Fury get comfortable, like he's been, like he starts showing off, and you're gonna catch him. Look how you catch him. Work him to the body, and then also an overhand right, and you'll clip him. Because that if Usyk can hit him, which thing AJ gonna do if AJ lands on him? Fury's done.
Yeah.
So I think AJ will beat Fury if they're gonna fight, which they should fight, in my opinion. I think AJ's looking at Usyk. Just wait until Usyk retires because he don't need to fight him again. And it makes AJ look even better, in my opinion, because AJ fought everyone. And then now, instead of you clowning AJ, this, that, the other, oh, he's a small man, and his dad being horrible, headbutting the Ukraine young man and all that stuff. And I didn't like that stuff, right? Fury is in the gutter. Fury's in the gutter. Like he's in a horrible place. He's never been there before. He's never lost. Right, he's always had excuses. What do you do? And then he started lying to himself. He's actually started lying, like he's trying to make up excuses. Oh yeah, the Ukraine, this, that, the other. Bruh, you listen. Why can't you just say you? Frank Warren didn't make up no excuses. He said we lost, and we'll just run it back again. We'll have a rematch in October, and blah blah blah.
We'll look at it. Well, they didn't really fully commit to it. They were just like, well, we'll look at it and we'll make a decision from there. I just don't think they should take it. That's in my opinion.
Fury don't want to. Nah, yeah. Fury the rematch with Ngannou. If I'm Fury, he won't go against Ngannou. And then he'll go against AJ, and then he'll go against Usyk. That's what he'll be up to. Trying to fight bubbles. He's trying to fight lower tier to get his confidence again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what he's up to. Like people made money. Like PMC, like I'm surprised you even see the fight PMC. I'm surprised, man. But PMC always watches the fights. YG's gone missing, bro. YG's gone.
Yeah. Where's YG at? Yeah, that's the other one I wanted. That's the other guy I want to go after. Well, where's YG at? Oh yeah.
He's gone.
Oh, don't worry. And I'm gonna go mention his name too on the stream. I'm gonna mention Maestro and B. I'm gonna go after them too tomorrow. Watch. And they're nothing but love them, but I'm gonna go after them too. Beeb and Maestro.
Beeb and Maestro, like
yeah.
They probably giving credit to Usyk, bro. I don't.
No, they will, but they will, and I give them. I'm sure they did, and I commend them for that. But they abused me for a whole year and a half over this situation, and I told them exactly what was going to happen. I said, watch when they pitch and do fight, you're gonna see what's going to happen. Usyk's gonna beat this guy down. Yeah, Fury's gonna have success early on. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna be like Tony Bellew fight. He's gonna have success early on, then Usyk's gonna turn it up. He's gonna wear Fury out. And I told you that right now. And that's exactly what happened. It should have got the knockout victory, in my opinion, but was robbed from that moment. But it is what it is.
Well, Fury done well. That's what I said. Fury done well to not get knocked out. And if you look at AJ, you can see why he struggled against him, man, because the guy turned it up, bro. The guy turned up. Like when I watched AJ fights, I'm like, man, AJ, just hit him, man. Because AJ got power, right? But AJ hitting him, he's exhausted. And there was a summer where Fury tried to hit him. And Usyk was just missing, bro. He was like, right. And then I see Usyk physically throw Fury into the corner, bro.
Yeah, he did.
I was like, yo, the man handled you. Fury tried to hold him, and he threw him up in the corner. And Fury didn't even retaliate. You know what I mean? He bullied the bully. The bully. It was like, Yo, bro, and you see him in the corner, in the Ukraine corner, because I think they had the overhang camera of Fury just getting battered from pillar to
Yeah.
post. You know what I mean? And the people who dislike Fury because of his conduct and the way he cut, bro, people were loving it, bro. They were loving it. They love to see Fury get his ass kicked like this, bro. They loved it. All Frank Warren talking their ish. I'm telling you because I don't like it either. Where's Bob Iron? Disappeared out of the picture. All them people, yeah. This is the thing about when you lose. Everyone disappears, bro. Everyone disappears. They all, you know what I mean? It's just Frank Warren and your entourage became small. And his dad with his craziness there. We're fighting, man, all that. Look at all that bullshit now. Look at that. Look. Your dad's the reason why you probably lost doing that madness as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they had a good strategy.
I mean, they had a good strategy. I'll give them that, but this was a long time coming. They had this coming for a long time. And I even said it too. If Fury can't continue to be handpicking opponents that he knows he's going to beat, he can't do that. I told you this, EJ. You cannot use the Floyd Mayweather strategy in the heavyweight division because there's not a big pool of fighters that you could select and choose to fight. This is not what Floyd did when he fought and fought guys coming up in weight and coming down in weight because there's a lot of great fighters. There's a bigger pool of fighters in those weight classes. You can't get away with that in the heavyweight division. And I said this for a long time now. Fury is gonna get his ass handed to it by somebody out there, and I said that was gonna be Oleksandr Usyk. And why? Because he knew this. He never wanted to fight this man for years. He was been avoiding him for so long, avoided him so many years. And then when he fought him, you saw what happened. Silver said that Aaron was gone right after that decision. He walked right out of that ring. He didn't want to get near Fury at all. He walked right out of there. He didn't even show up at the post fight presser. he just got up and left.
Who's that?
Bob Aaron.
Bob Aaron.
Bob Aaron.
Yeah, I told you they don't like. Yeah, they don't like nothing to do with losing. Frank Warren knows. I think Frank Warren's happy because he can make another payday of Fury with AJ and with Thing. You know what I'm saying? Look, we can bring it back to Wembley Stadium, and we can sell out with Fury and AJ. We can make money, bro. If as long as AJ and Fury were sensible, as long as Fury be sensible, not trying to say I'm the A side, because you ain't got no belts, bro, and you just lost. You know what I mean? You just lost. You ain't got no belt. You're not the no. You have nothing, bro. AJ. You got a rematch clause. You're not the guy no more. So be sensible and let's have parity on the money. You understand? Because don't be trying to lowball AJ when Eddie Hearn comes in, because that's the same bullshit. They didn't have a fight. So if they be parity on the money, then everyone's gonna get paid, because the fight in Wembley will sell and it's a mega fight. And the Fury said, yo, I'm gonna knock it. You know, he calls it the 10-man or flex, whatever it is. That listen, between AJ and Fury, mate, they will sell it because they both speak English. Eddie Hearn was like, well, let's fight each other. We need to fight. Because forget Usyk. He's the undisputed. Good luck to him. He's the man, right? Now, AJ and Fury will probably argue, well, look what Usyk, look what I did. I never got knocked down. Yeah, but you got punched up by him. And Fury go, you got punched up in the last round. Yeah, I did. I lost to him. I lost to him twice. I've only lost to him once. Fair and square. And I'm going to beat him later. But after I beat you, then I go get, well, cool. They can build off that, bro. They can build off that. The winner can fight.
So unfortunately, it's gonna be the battle of Usyk's leftovers. Unfortunately, that's what it's gonna be.
Well, listen, if you want to go the same route as AJ, you're gonna get. I feel like if you go in there against Usyk after what happened to you, and that was one of the best versions of Fury. And it was really good. I ain't gonna lie, he boxed really good, yeah. He was jabbing him behind the jab, triple jab. Right, he was very patient with the right hand, working uppercut underneath. I mean, he was really good. I mean, the only thing he didn't, when he landed the shot, he never just went in and opened up on. That was a point where I thought he was gonna stop Usyk, right? He never really opened up on him and just took him out of there. And I think, look, if you look back on it, you should have finished him off. God, I just wanted to just, Fury. The longer the fight went, it was worse. It got worse than Fury. It wasn't fun because he got bored, right? And let me tell you something about Fury as well.
I don't think it's about getting bored. I just don't think he had the condition to keep up that pace for much longer as the fight went on.
He did. He got bored of not being successful. That you understand? Usyk is patient. That's what I said to you. the man was landing them body shots from the 1st to the 7th, and he was getting hit by it, but he kept consistently. So he got bored of not landing and not landing, and Fury, as he does, he gives you chances. That's what you don't do with Usyk. That's what I'm saying. Where Fury gave him a chance and let him off, Usyk did not. You know what I mean? When Usyk got that little glimpse, he went after him, and that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to finish. You're supposed to close the show down, right? And that's what he didn't do. Now another thing as well, when I look at the two of them, I say to myself, this guy Fury, when Fury had the belts, he's been cherry picking guys for him to beat. Remember, he never fought guys who earned the right to fight. Usyk, let me tell you something. This is just hands down. Usyk is the first guy that he has to defend his belt against. In all the time he's belts, right? He's defended the belts. He handpicked soft opposition. Usyk is the first contender that he's actually faced, and look what happened to him. That's what happened when you cherry pick, bro. You cherry pick. Now you're out, and now he's out in the wilderness. He knows that. Listen, and even if you pick AJ, there's no guarantee you're gonna be AJ. But that, to me, he's like, well, I could score him. Well, you thought you could score Usyk. I think Frank knows, and I know he knows. Frank knows that these Fury's days, his paydays are done. And there's no point if you fight Usyk and you lose, your value is even worse. He's even down. So don't do it. But if you fight AJ, you still have value. You know what I'm saying? And if you beat AJ, there's more value in the fight, and then you earn the right to fight Usyk if he's still around. So, you know, Frank knows that the Fury's on his last legs, brother. If Bob Arum was out there, Bob Arum knows he's done. I've had enough of Fury and his madness and his singing and his palaver and all that mad with his dad and all that stuff there. Listen, people want to see them out of it. The same way he wanted to see Klitschko out of the boxing, people can't wait to see that. Lennox Lewis around the Holyfield. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Let me ask you this: will Tyson Fury disappear just like Billy Joe Saunders did after he took his first loss? Will he disappear?
That's but Billy got stopped. Fury didn't get stopped now, so he still feels like he's got stuff left in the tank. I mean, he's got and the thing is, mental demons are getting him. He got mental demons against Ngannou. Ngannou, and now he definitely got them against him. So he's in a place. This is what I was trying to say. He's in a place where AJ's been. He's been in a dark place, bro, of in denial. And see, when you're like that, people take advantage of you. You'll take any fight to try and I need to get back where I was before. Because remember, he's living the life. He's undefeated. You're at the top of your tree. You know, that was Fury's best performance, and the guy wiped you out. So your mind is like, I need to rebound. I need to get back in. So he's erratic now. He's not thinking, but he doesn't understand that he's finished. He's done. He's like you're ready to be taken. And Usyk is the man to finish you off because. And listen, bro, he doesn't. You see, your boxers are the last ones to know they're done. And everyone who picked Fury because he's big and he's tall, and he's all that. But listen, the guy, it shows you that if Muhammad Ali and some of them guys back in there, Joe Frazier, people say, oh, they're too small. Well, Usyk's around the same size as Muhammad Ali, 6'4", right?
Well, he's bigger. Yeah, he's bigger than those guys.
Right, same height.
He's bigger than them. Same height. He's bigger than them. But as far as weight-wise, he's about just as big.
Yeah, the weight is not too much, bro. It's not that much. It's not that much, man.
Not that much. Yeah.
No, I'm trying to say that when people talk about the old timers and the weight they were around his height. And if he could do that, right? Which thing the old timers would have did to him, right? And because they were fit and they were strong, and he's a small.
They can go 15 rounds. Yeah, they were more conditioned back then. They can go 15 rounds or more.
That's what I'm trying to say. So if he could do that to you, what do you think them small heavyweights would do to you? So Lennox Lewis kind of exposed that because Lennox beat short guys up wickedly because he had good power, but he got turned over by Hassan Ratman. So you're always vulnerable to catch these big guys, right? And Lennox, credit to Lennox, he got right back in there and just shut down Hassan Ratman. Now as Fury got that, he ain't got no power. And he definitely, his mindset is not like Lennox Lewis. Lennox is a great. And another thing as well, Fury's been knocked off the great list. You know what I mean? He's been knocked off. Yeah, he's not. He's not what he said he is. He's not that guy. He's not the linear. You can't talk that shit no more, bro. Don't talk that. Don't say that again. Now, is it you're gonna put Fury out and Frank Warren can't talk that now? All you're talking about is redemption. Oh, well, Fury's. Well, I'm not sitting there waiting until October. I'm in the height of the summertime. I don't care what he does, but if he's got any sense, he fights AJ in the summertime. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
I agree.
in
Yeah, I
September.
agree. That's what the fight they should do. They should do that fight now because Fury is getting, he's declining. We see
Yeah,
it. He's not getting any younger. He's taking some beatings, man. This Usyk fight really did him in now. He took a pretty bad beat in this fight. He
I
did.
did.
A
I did.
really bad beat. He took a
He
bad beat in this fight.
it was given Usyk. Usyk would probably tell you like the guy gave everything. He gave him one because Usyk was walking into some shots. Fury's fast
Yeah.
hands and his movement, his head movement was thing. But the problem with Fury, and this is the thing with most guys here, he didn't have that killer instinct that when Usyk was killed, he should have rinsed them out, bro. He didn't because he's going against elite. That's the problem thing. He hasn't been against elite fighter. He's been against Wilder, who's not elite. This is the first
Yeah.
elite fighter that he's faced that he finds a way like you. He's like you in a way that he'll find a way to get through. And that's why I give Fury credit
Yeah.
because he didn't get stopped that. You can say what you want to
Well,
say
he
about
should have been stopped. He should have been stopped, but okay.
he got a fair play. He did get a count at the end of the round, but like he came back. Usyk never touched him after that. So they barely touched him after that. That's give credit to Fury. That's credit to Fury that just got himself out of trouble. So Fury realized when he's ready to be a ghost, he was a ghost. He didn't really get hit after that. He didn't engage, but he didn't do enough to win the fight. You know what I mean? Apart from the last round. You know what I mean? And I give him credit for just not getting stopped because, and most people would have quit, man. I mean, he looked like even his face, the referee, funny enough, when he fell down, right? I know why the referee didn't count because he fell into the ropes, right? But people was like, yo, one more time and get him out of there. And then that one more punch would have finished him, but he was on the ropes. And legally, you have to count if a man fell down on the ropes. He fell backwards on the ropes. So
Yeah.
I think the referee did a good job. People criticized him and said the round and everything. No, the referee did a
Well,
good job.
the problem is that before before the Fury was collapsing on the ropes, he was taking 20 unanswered punches. They were big shots. In a situation like that, you would stop the fight because he wasn't answering back. That's where the criticism come in, and then he took some more punishment at the end of that round, and then got schooled the last three, in my opinion. So yeah, that's when people are were kind of criticizing the referee. He's taking too much punishment. He's not answering back. Why? I know you want to give him the benefit of the doubt because he's a champion, but he's risking risking further injury from that
Why is the
that shot he got. What's up?
It's the undisputed championship, and you got to give a man a chance, bro. You got to give a man. So this is not the normal fight. This is the undisputed championship. You got to give a man the chance. And look, credit to him, he did what end of the day. Now, as you put it out, he took a hellacious beating. And you see, maybe it's better sometimes to get one punch knockout than it is to just get a sustained beating what he got. Because if AJ can land, if one of them guys can land up there, he ain't getting up, man. Because I saw in his face, he was vacant, man. His eyes was vacant. His eyes rolled back in his head, and Usyk was hitting him. And I was surprised how hard Usyk hit. I was like,
yeah, dude. Usyk hit him so hard. I'm like, what in the hell? And I told you, man, if you give Usyk time to sit down those shots, he will bang you out, bro. And you saw that right there. Fury didn't expect that. That's probably why he didn't engage. He was like, what the fuck? This guy hits harder than I thought.
He's got very good technique. He's not really a big power puncher, but he's got very good technique and he puts his weight behind the punches. And he caught him. I mean, we credit to Mr. Bashir. He told me this years ago. And he saw something sick against all these other guys. I didn't know, but his Fury, like I said to you, this is the first contender he's actually fought, an elite fighter. And he's come out wanting like Larry. Look, Larry Holmes struggled against Michael Spinks, right? And it's a similar situation, a smaller guy. And Larry went life or death with him, but Larry never got knocked out.
Yeah, like Joe Lewis did with Desert Charles, a small guy coming up from middleweight. Same situation.
What's the other light heavyweight that Joe Lewis fought? Who's schooling him all the rounds? And he had
Billy Cohn. I think Billy Cohn was it.
That's
Billy Cohn.
Billy Cohn, but he lowered Lewis caught him and see Lennox Lewis, to his point credit, said a big guy, but Fury fights like he's a middleweight, bro. He fights like he's a middleweight, a small guy. And he even went southpaw on Usyk. He went southpaw on Usyk, right? And Usyk said, "No, I'm not having none of it." Usyk, listen, there was so many like ebbs and flow. Fury threw all of his experience at Usyk. Usyk ate it up like Pac-Man and blasted him up. Fury ain't never been like found wanting. And if he look, I can understand why he said he won that fight, right? Because he got off the canvas and he carried on fighting To him, I can understand that. But the reality is, bro, you lost on the scorecard.
Yeah.
You have to deal with that. And let me tell you something that it don't get easier. You know, AJ is waiting for him, right? That's the fight there. You know, he gonna cherry pick like he does, but where is your cherry pick biggest payday? Well, it's AJ and Usyk. That's where you go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's
And
probably gonna
AJ,
he's probably gonna bring Ngannou back and say, you know what, let's get that rematch on. That's probably what he's gonna do next. Watch.
yeah, let me ask you a question. Does anyone want to see? Would you pay to watch that? I mean, I didn't pay the first time.
Hell no, I'm not watching that again. Why we need to see that again? Ngannou just got his ass iced out by AJ in 2 rounds. So why we
Yeah,
need to see that? He's 0-2. What's the point of that?
see, there you go. He's not even ranked no more. So you can't even go
Yeah.
there. You see, all of his free lunches are done. All of it. That's what this is about. This is like Billy Joe Saunders. All your free lunches are done. It's on. All it is sour stuff now. AJ is your last massive payday, and it's a good payday at that, right? But can you beat AJ in the state of mind you're in? You know what I mean? Can you get in AJ's head? Nah, you're not gonna get in his head. So AJ, if
Yeah.
AJ and Fury fight up, I'll pick AJ in that fight because AJ, but Fury could give him the business, bro. He might
can.
redeem himself in that fight. He might give AJ a completely school him because AJ can be easily be outboxed. But AJ with Ben Davis, I'm not too sure because he hits so hard.
Yeah, that's what I was
And
gonna say. That you're gonna have to really, really look at and monitor that because why would you have Ben Davis in your corner? I'm not saying this has never been done before, but he could be giving Fury some bit of intel because they're still tight. Ben Davison still has some love for Tyson Fury. They still pretty tight. So if I'm AJ, I'll be like, I don't know if I should have Ben Davis in here because he could be a mold and give the Fury camp some information about how our training sessions are going. He'd be giving us some information. So
right, right,
I'd
right.
be careful with it in that situation if I'm AJ. Be very careful.
Yeah, yeah. But I got a poll outside. Why? So who should Tyson Fury fight next? And gone Usyk rematch or AJ? 60%. And how many people voted? I got only 5 people voted, but 60% say AJ should be next, and 40% Usyk. See, people don't want to see the rematch, man. We've seen whatever, man. The AJ
Yeah.
fight is what we want to see. See, AJ versus Wilder, even though Wilder is done his bullshit, people still want to see it. AJ
Yeah.
Wilder, Dave Fury, people want to see it, and they wanted to see it after Fury, but you see Fury he would have. I think he would have sorted AJ on the percentages. He would have said 20,
Yeah.
and I get 8. He would have been an idiot on it. But now you can't be like that. Now you know what I mean. You can't be a dickhead on it on the percent. Does he still feel he's the A side? Well, he was just the former unified champion. So AJ was a unified champion, but he was the former unified as well. But undisputed, Usyk claims that thing, right? So when it comes down to the negotiations, Fury needs to be sensible and make sure that everyone's getting paid because, and to be fair, I think that's his last payday.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
agree.
I think it's his last payday.
Yeah, it's his
But hey,
last payday, but he's gonna have to. What's up?
no, I was gonna say, man, I'm spent out, bro. Go ahead, Dan. You
Me
want to
too,
say
man.
anything? Listen,
Nah, yeah, I was
this
gonna.
is this
Yeah,
is go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, man, I
Go
was
ahead.
gonna get off here, man. But hey, thanks for having me on, man. I gotta get going. Gotta eat dinner now. All right.
Oh, hey, listen, Dan.
All right, bro.
Congratulations to you and your man, bro. You've been riding music for the longest, and this is your time. So congratulations to you, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. And shout out to Ed and PNC. I'm out. Shout out to you, EJ. All right.
All right, catch y'all
All right.
later.
Take care.
Peace,
Catch y'all
peace,
later. Peace.
EJ, you
peace.
still on?
Yeah, I'm still here, man. Go ahead, PMC. Go ahead.
Nah, man, it's just I still think he should Tyson Fury just do the rematch, man.
You didn't even see the fight. Say he gonna rematch. When you see the fight, you might change your mind now, PMC. That was a
Nah.
one that shit. He got smashed the next, man.
Yeah, but he feels different, so I
Well,
think he can still do it though, man.
when
Like I
you
said,
watch
it's
the
a pick.
fight, man, 50-50. When you watch the fight, you might change your mind, man. That's the thing. That's the thing, PMC. You ain't even seen the fight, and you trying to say if you watch the fight, you gonna come back and say, nah, man. Man, I'm telling you, PMC, now he got wiped out, man. Like listen, the fight arguably should have been stopped in that round, bro. I mean, it was that bad.
Yeah, I saw that part, but
yeah, he got smacked to bits, man.
me, I was like, let's get a paycheck, bro.
Yeah. Well, the biggest paycheck is AJ. You know that UK dollars, UK pounds paid a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot. But hey, PMC, I'm a fade out though, because shit, I'm tired. It's 3 a.m. right now, and I'm tired, man. So
Yeah,
PMC,
man. If they do do a rematch, where they gonna have it?
oh, we're gonna have it at Wembley Stadium.
Oh.
We're gonna have it in Wembley Stadium where he beat Dillian. We're gonna have it there. That's the biggest day. Or we're gonna have it in Cardiff. One of them one where you can maximize the people. People won't turn up. They're gonna turn up. AJ, they're gonna get into fights as well. They're gonna get into fight. Fury's fans are violent. You know, Fury's had enough of fighting in the Middle East. He wanna fight back in the UK. You know what I mean? And he wanna start his bullshit. His fans are violent. I ain't gonna go there. I watch that shit on TV because them guys out there ain't gonna be a nice. It's not gonna be a nice, comfortable situation. You know, Fury's on his last leg, so that fight is gonna be very hostile. But it's gonna make a lot of money, bro. It'll make a lot of money. It'll make more money than I don't think it'll make more money than this fight, but it'll make money close to, because a lot of people gonna pay for it. A lot of tickets, a lot of people. It might be in the Middle East though. They could, you know, Shake might put in the Middle East. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. But PMC, I'm fading out. Yo, appreciate you coming over, man. You take care, my friend.
All right.
All right, man. Peace. Edge, I'm gone, Edge. You still there, Edge? Or you're on your car. I'm just letting you know, Edge, I'm out here. Yo, everyone, yeah, let me see the chat real quick, because I'm tired now, man. All right, still 60% AJ. That's what I thought. Only 5 people voted, but straight. They voted. Shout out to everyone in the chat. I'm EJ, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.